Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic Blind. Big day, as we are going to finish the cooking dailies. Or at least finish them enough. What will be our final one, at least for now?
How are you?
Mustard dogs.
Safe travels.
Very good. Rhino dogs and the
Have
mustard.
a good one.
Can do. So, I am going to check how many more it would be to get all the recipes, but that's not necessary. None of this was necessary, but making our own goals and stuff, so that's fine. My rhino meat out. Oh yeah, looking great. What's this? Attack power? Yeah.
See you later.
Mustard. Next on the list. And we can check the fishing daily, since we're here. It is
Well met.
ghost fish.
Farewell.
Don't know if we're going to be coming back to Dalaran constantly, if we're not doing the everyday cooking quests here. So, might end up needing to just get the fishing later. Not a big deal, either way. Mustard, though. That's doable. There's one more. There it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we need to make the mustard dogs. Rhino dogs first. Potentially profitable. It's fine. We did get quite a few of the recipes already. I think we got the best ones here too. So, whatever's left, not gonna be too many things. And also, it's gonna be things we deemed unnecessary for the most part, so. Probably not a big deal whether we get it or not. That's fine. We will see. We will see. But first, let's turn this in. Get the 100. And it's gonna be great. Or maybe even 101. Hard to say. Some of them give 2. Yeah, there you go. 2.
Go with honor, friend.
Open the bag. Get the spices. Beautiful. Alright. And now we can go buy a hat. In theory, if there are future cooking quests we want to do, this will speed it up slightly because we will be able to make the food faster. Or we can just make the food faster with the hat. So, cooking supplies for 100 awards. Special cooking recipes to purchase unusual cooking recipes, spices, and even a fine hat. Chef's hat allows you to cook faster. Doesn't have any stats on it. Can't be disenchanted. For how much work it is, it could definitely have some value, but this is perfect. Cooking with style. Soulbound.
See you around.
Hat. We look fantastic. What an expensive hat. My goodness.
Looking for something specific?
Now let's see what we're looking with here. These ones are 3 each, 3 each, 3 each. This one's 5. We already know some of these. What would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, 17 times 3 more we would need.
Safe trip.
Also, compared to the 100, it's not actually too bad, but I don't think we really need any of those. As far as future cooking training, we could technically make fish feasts. That'd be level still. A lot of other simpler things here too, which each use a spice. But also, if there's gonna be more levels, that's probably gonna be in Cataclysm if that happens, and there'd be new foods for that too, which would probably be easier to do instead of using all these. Not a huge deal either way. There you go. I think we can call that done. We got an achievement for it. That was worth it. Totally. Obviously. Looks like Eric Speller is off doing the fishing daily. We can look in inventory here. Sell some stuff. Just bartender. Why not? Sell the gray items, like these fragments and essences. Soulbound one-handed mace. Not too good. Mushroom. Soulbound wand. Nope. This is a disenchantable helmet. Also has intellect, which is something I kind of want to look into. If we can get better stuff for our intellect set that we have in the bank. Some of the boots. Nope. Soulbound. Duro access crystal. Then we just turn that in when we go back and turn in the shut down that idea. That is disenchantable. That's sellable. Siphon a nearby blood gem crystal energy. Okay. Purified water. Don't think you're gonna actually be able to sell that for that much. Some bread. Arcane tome. Auctionable. Soulbound. Like my hat. Soulbound. Shoulders. And a soulbound wand. Can't do much with that.
Light bless you.
Move these things around a little bit. Here's the juggling torches, which we can try to sell. Save some other people having to spend the event currency on that. These blood gems seem like they might be useful. We'll see about that. Intellect. Quest item. Disenchantable. Sellable. He finally got the fishing hat. He got the Weatherbean fishing hat. It is a day of hats. Yeah, we've got. Should be down here in the fishing set. Weatherbean fishing hat. So he's been doing the fishing quest, trying to get the fishing hat. We've been doing the cooking quest, trying to get the cooking hat. It is all working out. It is all working out here. Amazing. I'd call that a win. And the fishing hat's still going to be pretty useful for us, since we're going to be doing more fishing in the future. Put the cooking hat here next to all the other cooking stuff. All of our piles and piles of spices we could also technically sell. It only took months. I mean, yeah. Let's see if how this helmet is. 34 intellect helmet. This is 57 intellect, so not quite as good.
Have a good one.
So that is disenchantable. Amazing. So yeah, grinding for dailies over and over again, working towards a defined end goal of 100. A little bit less annoying than just hoping that you eventually get the RNG drop. Although we've had plenty of pretty good RNG from our other fishing rewards, so that's worked out fine. Anyways, now it is time to leave. Should be good to go. Sell a couple things at the store there. It's fine. Let's get over. We still have some stuff we could go to Auction House at some point, but we got space. We can worry about that in a little bit still. Yeah, the fishing quests can definitely take a little bit longer than the cooking quests. That's fine. That leaves us at, as far as quests are concerned, 222 daily quests. So, not even halfway to that goal there. That's okay. As far as the 3,000 quests are concerned, we're at 2,304. So, that's going somewhere. We got a title for this level. Neat. And also working on Lore Master. Very, very good. Yeah, you can have your mounts in this building. I guess this is technically outside. I don't think I ever really noticed this was outside. That makes sense. Just check. That all checks out. That explains a lot. Actually. Alright. So we're heading back out. Flying mounts. Flying out. Looks like it popped up here in the middle of town this time. Very good. We got many a quest out in Netherstorm. Some of which are already done. So we can go turn those in. Very good. Ingle. Want to head to Area 52, basically. That's about right. And while we do that, we want to see if this cape might be actually really good. It's got 67 strength and a lot of armor. That's a lot of armor for a cape, my goodness. Very tanky. Very cool. If we compare that to what we currently have, we would lose a bit of crit and attack power, but gain the strength. And the stamina, defense, and dodge rating, not super helpful as far as DPS is concerned. But we also have the whole talent where we get more damage from armor. And this has 530 more armor, which is quite substantial, really. I think we're too high. First, flying up into the sky here. That's fine. Check here. So it's going to, if we use this cape in the DPS set, we lose a bit of crit, and the strength is definitely more than the attack power, so that's fine. So I think it should be alright. So we go from 447 and then 32.6 to 455 and 32% exact. So we lose about 0.6% crit chance. Goes from 447 to 455. Like 8 damage per second. That seems okay. And the cape does still look good. Nice long cape. A little more defense, stamina, and all that. Not that that is super important for the DPS set, but I'd say it could work. Does kind of leave a hole in the tank setup here, though. If we have one cape to rule them all. I have to question if any of the other tanks that would be good. Just stamina and defense. A bit of a strength, but minus a lot of attack power and crit. Minus strength and crit. Just defense. Stamina and defense. This has agility. Stamina. And defense. That's a maybe. There's an actual quest all the way over here, huh? Oh, this is just the bonfire. Just for touching it. Oh, it's a horde bonfire. Let's create the horde's Nether Storm bonfire. Yeah. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, this bonfire's all over the place. Kind of poke it. The bonfire. We gotta light the bonfire. Or try to steal her flames. There we go. That's doing good.
Can I help you?
Honor the flame.
Goodbye for now.
Honor the Nether Storm flame.
Right.
Yeah, there's lots of these available. You have to wander all around the world, basically. Around the worlds, plural, even. Yeah, -1 strength, plus 34 agility, but also minus the critical strike rating. Similar. Defense and dodge. This is plus strength, but minus a lot of attack power, and agility and crit. So defense. Then the rings are definitely specific. Yeah, that's doable. He's a lot to get into. Fantastic. So I think we can safely say this quote-unquote tank cape is just great in general. It's got a lot of nice stuff. Save this again as DPS. Which removes this cape from both sets. That's fine. Okay. Head in here. Turn in some quests.
The Naru have not forgotten
Sun
us.
Fury briefings.
Remain vigilant.
Do you have any luck with the briefings from Maniforge Duro? Yep. You have the military briefing and the arcane briefing.
May your days be
Excellent
long.
job, Eric
Your
Erickson.
hardships
Let us see what can be learned from these briefings.
Good health. Long
The
life.
Sun Fury briefings support the theory that Kael'thas has been receiving outside help in constructing and running these mana forges. Who this is remains a bit of a mystery, though we're likely to find out in Maniforge Ara. I've sent a group of my men to scout the surrounding area. Go to Tulaman's Landing, north of here, and speak to Kaelan. See what he's discovered at Maniforge Ara. Find out who is assisting the Sun Fury army, and take care of them. Alright. North. And this continues to make the Scryers unhappy.
Dionys Aka.
We also have a quest here.
Blessings upon
Shutting down Maniforge Doro. Are we gonna go shut down Maniforge Ara
Remain
next?
vigilant.
Complete your task yet? Yep. Here's the access crystal.
Dionysaka.
You are blessed by the Naru, Eric Erickson. Your dedication to the cause will not go unnoticed or unrewarded.
Be kind to those less
Reputation. Shutting down Maniforge Ara. Yep. One Maniforge is all that keeps Tempest Keep functional. After we bring Maniforge Ara down, he'll have to resort to depleting whatever energy he's got stored up. Travel to Maniforge Ara in the northwest, deliver the final blow that we need by shutting it down. Last access crystal is in possession of Overseer Azarad. Be warned that we expect heavy opposition in the last of Kael's functioning Maniforges. You'll likely need assistance of reliable friends.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Very good. As expected. As expected. Cut those off for right now. And what do they give us? Outside assistance. Oh, 2 months later. Yep. Do those ones later. For right now, we're more focused on the other quests here. We need to go to Maniforge Kuru, and also just generally nearby areas. We need to find Keymaster. Roams plains to the west of Manaforge, Durham. We need to find all sorts of stuff. West of Duro, they say. Here we are. Go to various spots. Here are the vortex fields. There's some rich adamantite. Grab that. Away from these mana sappers. Ah, here's Apex. That's the guy we need. It's getting smaller. Totally is. There you go. Focus crystal. And some smaller rock guys. Unfortunately, I was not able to mine any of those. Just kind of... Oh, there we go. Can mine him. Yay! Never a dull moment when you got some crystal fragments. Living the dream. Living the dream. Alright. I think we need to find somebody over here. The Blood Elf. Master Dalus. There he is. Yeah, we killed this guy before. Attack. Defeated. Get another signet, right? Right? Finding the Keymaster. Spinning giant apexes. We did that. Just make excellent scrying focus. Use scry for the Blood Elf containing the Curse of the Violet Tower. So using your Archmage Varagoth's orb. So we need to bring that back to the tower. It's defeated. Scrapfield, down the path across the bridge to the east. Area 52, down the path across the bridge to the east. Maybe the map for Kuru. We need to go over to Kuru to get the isolation cubes. Kind of just all over the area here. That's fine. Let's find some cubes. See if it's gonna be, yeah, let's just say pick up the cubes kind of deal. Energy isolation cube. An incredible amount of energy seems isolated and buffered in this thin-walled container. There's some unknown technology. There's another cube right here. Seems very dangerous. Fantastic. And Ametite bound chest. What a small chest. It had cheese in it. Delicious, delicious cheese. Oh, that's something. Alright. Should be able to find plenty of these cubes lying around. I just need to look for them. Might be the kind of thing. It's gonna be more of a drop. Something like that. Yeah, that's more just on the floor here. The cubes. All over the place. Cube. That's half the cubes. There's another one. All manner of these guys. Bop. Bop. They don't have any cubes, we don't need to destroy them, I guess. We could, though. With much ease, honestly. There's somebody farming a bunch of them. Sun Fury Guardians. Or, no, I guess they were just more fighting the nether anomalies. Doing a pretty good job. They seem to be constantly having problems with little beasties attacking. That's fine. Just kind of waltzing right in here, taking everything. Not much they can do to stop us, obviously. Okay. Need to grab this ore from over here. I felt like it. And we need to go pick up a book from the town hall over here. We still need these guys. Where I'm doing something near engineers. Scrap field. Down the path and across the bridge. Town hall's over here. Or is this more the chapel? It's more of a chapel. Yeah, I think the town hall would be the town hall building. Chapel yard. That's gonna be the chapel. This piece floating. Yeah, that's fine. Things can float. That's acceptable. My spirit guy. My spirit guy. More spirit guys in here? Answer is yes. Bop. Bop. 400 damage with a bow shot. Not too bad. There it is, how's the Kieran bar? And a Dathric blade. Gives a quest. Battle Mage Dathric. Sword is of exceptional quality, finely crafted and perfectly balanced for a battle mage. Seal of Kieran Tor and the name Dathric are engraved into the weapon's pommel. Weapon over in your hands, you have a sense of wrongness radiating from the metal, as if the item is torn between two worlds. Could this be an item anchoring Battle Mage Dathric's spirit to the world? Perhaps returning it to the proper place can break the bond, bring Dathric's spirit at rest. Look at the quarters in Wizard's Row. Alright. Just ropes over this side. This. We've already placed a bunch of other things in places over here. It's like the edge of the world here. Sword rack over here. That'd be it. Is it inside a house? Yeah. Maybe. There's quarters. No. Almost. Not quite. Yeah, the previous ones were all glowy and stuff. I think we should be able to be pretty sure of what we're looking at once we find it. This is all Wizard's Row here. Logs. Do we accept the quest? Yeah, we need to accept the quest. There we go. That'll do it. The weapon rack in his house. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. There you go. Battle Mage. Dathric. Grabbing his cool sword. I don't know what I was thinking going out without my sword. I would have put it on if I'd seen it in here. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Turn in some quests here. Fight this Mage Slayer, who's getting really close to these guys. Not generally what you want. Dathric. You've done well, Eric Erickson. I can no longer sense any restlessness in Dathric's spirit. I would give much for the opportunity to speak to him one more time, but it is enough that he is finally at rest. Down with Dallas. You're not certain, but it seems as though Custodian Dyworth is on the verge of tears. At last, it is through. If I could will myself out of existence, I would, but the truth is, I don't know how to let go. For the ones in the village is difficult, but straightforward. I suppose this is the price we pay for attaining such strong ties to this place. Indeed. So much ring, not too much ring. Yeah, we're kind of looking for anything with high intellect. I should probably get the actual numbers so we know what we're looking for exactly. But at least for this set, there's nothing too good. So we're just gonna grab the most expensive bit. And the annals. Karen Bar. We're able to find the registry. Yep. Custodian Dyworth accepts the registry from you, leafing through the pages. It seems I was right. There is a pattern here. The most aggressive and dangerous ghosts side with the most powerful and highest ranking Kirintor who resided in the village. The townspeople and tradesmen seem overlooked by comparison. What could this mean? Searching for evidence. Whoever is behind the transformation of the spirits has been very deliberate in their actions, taking care to target the most powerful mages first. But why? The kind of magic required to influence the spirits of slain Kirintor mages must be very powerful. Why would a powerful mage go to all this trouble? I'm inclined to say this is another plot of Kael'thas's, designed to cause more misery here. If there are blood elves here, they're likely to be hiding in the houses across the covered bridge. Search Kirinvar Village Chapel Yard for clues about who is behind the manipulation of the spirits. And we got the energy source. Able to gather in their energy sources. And all these magical cubes. Pretty great. Ryan gingerly handles one of the containers. I don't believe I've seen anything like this before. There's certainly a lot of energy suspended in here, but it's in a raw form. We'll have to be careful with it, but I think we can find a way to adapt this to help ward off the mana creatures. Building a perimeter. We're prepared to try to construct a perimeter around the village using the energy source taken from the Blood Elves. I can't guarantee that it will work, but we have to attempt it. Otherwise, the mana creatures will surely continue devouring the spirits of the fallen Kirintor. Use this device at the small ruins around the perimeter of town to release the energy there. If I've opened the field correctly, we should start noticing a difference once you've used the device at each point. Okay. I think we've seen the runes. So eastern, northern, and western rune. Like a perimeter we're trying to do. There it is. Alright. Activate Kirintor rune while standing on it. Or close enough, I guess. Activate the western rune. A big ol' beam of magical light. Very good. And that was the western rune. Northern rune, there it is. Not bad. Hey, Varaf, check this out. That's a very good beam of magic. Looking nice. I think that's a different magical beam. That's okay. You can have as many magical beams as you want. Live in the dream. Right, where's the last one here? There's more of these guys. Maybe off track slightly here. We also need to look into the houses here. Oh, there's a... Let's go that way. That's a tormented soul. Looking for specific guys here. Tormented soul. Chapel Yard. Clues. I don't know if it was in Town Hall. It's more eastern. Possibly. Tormented soul. The other way. Since we're over on this side. Let's try inside the barn here. There's some information. Or a quest at least. A necromantic focus. And skeletal stallions. Searching for evidence. So this was the evidence. A glowing orb sits atop a square-shaped pedestal. First glance, seems to be a repository for magical energy. What kind of energy, and for whose use? A lingering suspicion. The strange magical device resembles nothing you've ever seen before. It's certainly not of blood elf manufacture. As you sense spirits moving closer to the building, the orb glows with a greater intensity, which fades as the spirits leave. There's no question that it plays a role in the corruption of the ghosts. How it works remains a mystery. Perhaps Custodian Towerth will have some insight and provide the remains of some of the spirits along with your observations. Collect 10 loathsome remnants from the twisted spirits in Kinvar Village's chapel yard. Okay, so we're not gonna grab the magical orb and bring it over there. That seems like that'd be a mistake. What that would be. Clearly. Alright, let's get some loathsome remains. Or at least try. Ghosts. Some remains. Twisted spirits. There's tormented souls. Tormented citizens. Yeah, it's the same thing. This is the stuff that's in the chapel yard, so. It's just tormented citizens, really. Worst case scenario, we get some more bows levels. 790 with the bow, not bad. We're really not getting any of the remnants we're trying to get here. There we go. A little bit bad RNG there, I suppose. That's okay. More opportunities for bows. Bop. Now we're talking. Just out here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. But I'm actually not out of ammo, because I have all these other ammo. And that is why we had all those. We can go in here. Maybe? It's more of a thrown weapon. I guess we have the throne and the arrows here. That's fine. Yeah, I think these are weaker arrows. I mean, I don't know. Either way. That'll work. And here is level 200 bows. Still getting a level from each shot. Don't need to worry about that just yet. Hanging out over here. Oh, there is a guy in there. I'm not gonna worry about that quite yet. That's clearly the problem right over there. Should go defeat that guy.
I'm out of range.
5 remnants. Equip. Goes to bits. Just gonna be generally in this area. 203. Eventually we'll get to a point where we're going to need to go after higher level targets and stuff. Remnants are not very common. No line of sight there. Yeah. I'm gonna walk in between the stuff. Making it difficult. They don't really seem to drop much, do they? Swing and a miss there. My goodness. Slow back in here yet? Not quite. Yeah, they are getting corrupted by all the corruption and such. My goodness. Not much remains of these ghosts, apparently. Bonk. Can't even get in little bits from the aftershocks. Definitely a less common drop rate, it seems. But there's plenty of the security guys all around, so it's okay. We'll get there. There's one. Kind of lying down on the bench. My goodness. There's one. Another one. Everybody over here is just kind of lying down, not doing anything. But they are still aggressive, so. It can happen. It's a nice little park area. Or at least it would have been. For everything. Those little triangle areas with nice benches, some trees. Good times. Would have been. Would have been good times. Still need to activate the Eastern Rune. Can I do that? There's one. I mean, this is... I would not say this is on the perimeter. By any means. Magical light. Very good. Return, return. Fantastic. Yeah, we got the quest for this, that's fine. Have you activated all the runes? I'm eager to see if we can't improve upon the Blood Elf method here. Anything one of Kael'thas's men can do, real Kieran Tor can do better. Excellent work. Keep your fingers crossed, Eric Erickson. I'm going to activate the shield. Alright. So 13's like there. Another 16 intellects. Probably not. Activated the shield. Okay. Looks like there might be a shield here. They like their magical shields, don't they? Wow. What have you discovered? Got some loathsome remnants. And the magical doodad. And then Direwolf examines the remnants. The device you described sounds like a necromantic focus. Should have known that no good apprentice would stoop to this. I thought his training would keep him from going this far, but I guess he's proven me wrong. I mean, the shield's not working too well. We're currently getting attacked by Mage Slayer. Capturing the phylactery. I suppose an explanation is in order. You've met one of the Archmage's apprentices, Ravendweir. But there was also another, named Nibiris. He was an ardent student, but was drawn to necromancy. When Kael'thas appeared with his forces, Nibiris seized the opportunity to betray the Archmage, handing over the secrets to the tower's defense. Now, it seems, he's become a lich. If we are to stop him, we must capture his phylactery. Knowing him, he would have buried it somewhere out of sight in his domain. Carrying Nibiris' phylactery from Kimbar Village, Chapel Yard District, and bring it to Custodian Dartworth. So we just kind of buried it over here. We got too close to the tower. We got cursed for a little bit there. We can't just kill the Lich. That'd be too easy. Let's see here. Here's phylactery. I mean, he's right in here. Let's see him here. I mean, there's just guys in the corner here. I don't think we can kill him because we don't have the phylactery, but maybe we can try. Yeah. Not quite. Is there a water fountain? The phylactery. Here's phylactery from Kimbar Village's Chapel Yard District. Buried it somewhere out of sight. Where would I bury something out of sight? Like in with the crystal here? Potentially.
I can't do that yet.
Not particularly. Out of sight. Could be in any of the houses, behind things. And the Lich won't die until we get rid of the phylactery. Or until we have the phylactery. In the house, really? Just gotta find the sparkling thing. Wild. Wild. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, that is not the first place that you would check, I suppose. The shield's not working at all. These guys are just all over the place. He's covering here his phylactery before we can attack him. Otherwise, he will be invulnerable. Well, maybe immortal. Not very invulnerable, turns out. Excellent work, Eric Erickson. Possession of the phylactery will be the key to our victory. When you enter battle with Nibiris, I will smash it, exposing him to your attacks. Sure. Destroy Nibiris. Archmage Vargoth saw the danger in Nibiris' pursuit of necromancy, but I don't think he ever anticipated that his own apprentice would wreak this much destruction upon the Kirin Tor. We must defeat him, Eric Erickson, or else he will continue enslaving the spirits of our fallen brothers, robbing them of their rightful rest, and destroying what little remains of Kirin Var. With his phylactery in hand, he can be confronted by 2 or 3 combatants, but who knows what his magic might do to more foes. Dun, dun, dun. Not much, turns out. 2 combatants. I think we got this under control. I mean, we literally already did, so here we are. Hopefully he respawns fast enough. Yeah, we're just doing stuff down on the island here. He's back. Hey. There you go. Dead again. Ta-da! Wait. Flying is very helpful. So for that, we should pretty much have finished all the situation around Kirinvar. We just have to go do the tower stuff. The defeat of Nibiris is a great achievement, Eric Erickson. I can't help thinking that we might have had a chance against Kael'thas's forces if the apprentice's loyalties had been in the right place that day. 26 intellect, 25 intellect, Jolly stamina, Jolly spirit. Let's go with the plate legs here. And there you go. I guess one question with the legs here. 800 armor? And probably not. Back up to the top here. Unfortunately, we can't just like fly up here. That'd be too easy. So we've discovered the Keymaster's identity. Well, we will once we use this crystally doodad. Near the orb. That's fine. These towers seem to have some situations. Flickering image of a female Blood Elf commander appears. In the surroundings, you can tell she must be inside Tempest Keep. The elf doesn't appear to be a magister. Perhaps she holds something as a key to the tower's curse.
Well met.
Finding the Keymaster.
Be careful.
Describe the results of your scrying. Commander Soranis, you say? She's one of Kael'thas's advisors, but certainly not a mage. I remember her from the attack on Kirinvar village. I think your impressions are correct, Eric Action. She is not maintaining the curse personally, but she holds the key to it.
Or the Alliance.
Capturing the keystone. It doesn't surprise me that Kael'thas has put the key to this ward in the hands of someone like Commander Soranis. Prince Kael'thas is a great many things, but he is no simpleton. In order to break this curse, once and for all, you must enter Tempest Keep and claim the keystone. Only once the keystone has been destroyed will I regain my freedom. Venture into Tempest Keep's Botanica and retrieve the keystone from Commander Soranis. Alright,
Go with honor.
so that is a dungeon quest. You can tell by the way it says dungeon. Alright. So we can jump down here in an efficient manner. I'm taking a little bit of fall damage there too. Not bad. How did we miss you on the first... whatever. He's not actually here. It's fine. Okay. So that is leading to a different location. We can put on the... that's assistance. Let's do this one. Joseph and engineers. It's gonna be trouble. I can feel it. Just move scrap field down the path across the bridge to the east. I'm trying to use the scrap field up here. Looks like a scrap field. We need doomsmiths and engineers. This seems like the right spot. Warp gate engineers. Not quite. Let's look at a scrap field. This could be it. Yep. There we go. Phew. Oh yeah. Bop. This is the Ecodome Or at least a full assault on the demons. We can drop some stuff. Maybe. I want to be a little efficient. I mean, the Ecodome is right here. That'll be fine. Yeah, they got quests. Can we land on top of this? Yes, we can. Alright. So we've basically finished, except for the dungeon connection. All the stuff down on this island. All the stuff down on this island. We need to head to Maniforge Ara still. Then we're at the Ecodome here. And then the more northern sections. We are making our way through here. We check the quests exactly. Spring Crusade. We are at almost halfway done by this metric. Would still need, there's probably still going to be like a handful of extra after it, so not quite halfway done. But we're definitely getting there. We'll start by grabbing the quest over here. I think there was another quest like right down here too we need to grab. We will start with that. New questing hub kind of area, basically. Next time. Goodbye.